Yes.
Hi, my name is Penina Nunley, and I've been reading some of your blog. And from what it gathers, what it says here, Mr. Carr, you make the decisions for the city. Did you make these decisions to bring SBI here by yourself, or was the city a part of the city commission?
Yes, all these decisions, and that's a good question, all the decisions on providing incentive are city decisions. The commission is the approval body, if you will, for the incentives. We make recommendations to the city staff looks it over. In this case, Sunbaked Biscuits, it was looked at by the New Mexico Partnership, which is the recruiting arm of the state, looked at it by us, looked at it by the city, looked at it by a financial institution here locally, and so there were a lot of people that looked at Sunbaked Biscuits.
Well, the governor's visit earlier or later last year, he was under the impression that he brought SBI to Alamogordo.
Well, the governor, certainly the state helped bring SBI here through some incentives the state has, so it's kind of a combined package.
Who's Rick Holmes?
He's the Secretary of Economic Development.
Well, my question is, are all of these processes in place applied to all companies in the city to come down there?
Yes.
And is water a consideration for some of these companies that you bring down?
That's another good question. The city's economic development strategic plan has some guidelines in it about what companies we can bring to Alamogordo if we can. One of those is high water usage. So a high water user would probably have to you'd have to get an exception from the city commission to be able to recruit a high water user. But it's frowned on and specifically outlined in there that you should not recruit or bring in, and the incentives that we provide should not provide for a high water user.
So again, you couldn't make these decisions on your own.
No.
You would have to have the city commission part of it, as well as Rick Holmes in Albuquerque.
Yes, the city commission makes those decisions. We just recommend.
Well, Mr. Michael Morris, do you care to comment on some of your blog?
Sure. Actually, I'll ask this.
Any part of Alamogordo County where you can vote and extend?
I live in the city.
Alamogordo?
Yeah, I live in the city. The question was, the decision that she was talking about was, you were asked by the Alamogordo Daily News, I think it's 10 days ago, Sunday, you were asked, and you said, we didn't give them the financial statements because of confidentiality, and the question comes back to the ordinance says that the financial statements shall be provided to the city, and the city shall investigate it. So, in essence, what you said was that you made the decision on those financial statements, and this company's in the tank. This company's in the tank bad, and I asked you the other day on the radio, what about the 5 280-foot ovens that are in that financial statement that you took to the city commission back on September the 25th of 2005, saying these people have invested $7.7 million in equipment, and then you said on the radio on Mike Hames' show on Monday, CD's available here, that those ovens were not appropriate for the operation that was going on over there, so that's an entire half of the supposed investment. The case, I think, if you would get honest, is that most of the equipment that is in that list is antique equipment that Mr. Dave Roberts, through his business, had removed, sort of like the junk man comes and pulls out your junk car out of your backyard. And that's why those ovens were no good. And you were asked where it was, and there's 15 seconds of dead air time. So.
As far as